Morning, everybody. My name is D. Alvarado. Some of you follow me on Instagram and on Facebook and seen some of my videos, some of the posts that I put up. It's a beautiful morning here in New York. We got some flurries coming down. You see it on my shirt. I should have wore a hat or whatever. But anyway, I'm gonna get to it. I am, not that it's anybody's business, but I am 48 years old, and I've been doing renovations and building construction for about 36 years. I started at a very, very tender age doing this with family, my father, grandfather, God bless their souls. Eventually I transferred into car mechanics because of my brother, God bless his soul as well. So I'm able to do a lot of things with my hands. I'm extremely mechanically inclined, but it's not about me, it's about the experience that I have to be able to educate you. It's something that a lot of people want. It's called the American dream of owning a home. So these are my 5 things to consider, to do, and possibly if you're the right kind of individual, follow in what you need to do before acquiring a home and during the process. Step 1. The minute you have in your mind that you want to buy a house, you want to be able to invest in your family's future, is keeping the noise from everybody else out of your ear. You're going to be in a situation where everybody and the mother's going to say, oh, you can do it, oh, but you can, and here in New York it's expensive, and it's crazy that you want to buy something here. Doesn't matter where in the country you are. Buying a home is the ultimate goal for anyone, single, with a family, or not. So, first step, quiet the noise from everybody around you, quiet the noise in your head. Sacrifice comfort now to live a better life in the future. Sacrifice buying that car, sacrifice buying those shoes, sacrifice looking good, sacrifice partying, drinking, all of that crap that we all would love to do at any given time. Sacrifice all of that. Save as much as you can. Pay your bills, pay them on time. Work on your credit. Once you have those 2 working for you, you will be in a better financial situation for step 2, which is pre-approval. You need to get pre-approved before you're able to go buy a house. Now, some people just go out, and this one is something personally, maybe a pet peeve of mine when it comes to it. Individuals that are not pre-approved, they don't know how much their buying power is or what it can be. Get pre-approved. Get yourself a good mortgage lender. See what you can afford. See what you can make. They'll work out the plan with you. They'll work out what the payment would be at the end of the month. And once you're pre-approved, step 3, find yourself a good realtor. Now, I hate to say what I'm about to say, but, and I mean this to all my realtor friends, all my realtor colleagues, I mean this with the utmost respect. Not every realtor is going to be there for you. Not every realtor is going to have your best interest in mind. Not every realtor is knowledgeable. Not any realtor is competent. They proverbially may come at a dime a dozen in a lot of areas. Here in New York, there's a lot of people with good integrity, a lot of people that have your best interests in mind. They're very far in between from individuals that will have those interests in mind. So do your homework, interview your realtor. If you have to get personal with them about certain things, feel their flow. You want to be able to find someone that's going to look out for you and not their fucking pocket. And I am saying that because as a home inspector, I have inspected homes that realtors have listed that knew certain things were off. And then when they were fine, oh no, you're buying the house as is. This is something that you have to take into consideration. As is does not mean you're buying something that's destroyed. There's laws that are going to prevent you for that. This is where the other step comes in. Once you find your realtor, you get your paperwork in, and your offer is accepted, come looking for your boy, home inspector. The home inspector's job is to make sure that the house is safe and sound for you to live in, where you're going to put your family in. Our job, compared to what a contractor's is to give you peace of mind of what your investment is. We're going to check every single nick and cranny that this house may have, any defects that the house may have, your roof, your foundation, your electrical system, plumbing system, and we're going to evaluate them and put that on a report: satisfactory, marginal, or poor. Satisfactory means the system is good. Marginal means it's good, but you should budget to replace it soon. Poor meaning is something that has to be repaired or replaced immediately. Now, with that being said, keep in mind that just like everything else, things fail. So we could be inspecting a boiler and the boiler is perfect, working fine, it's buzzing, it's kicking the perfect heat, and we leave the inspection. Guess what happens? Life. The boiler shut down. The homeowner did something that they didn't know because they thought that they were mechanically inclined to fix it, and now the boiler has to be repaired. You go towards closing, the boiler is not working. Your job is to call me back so I can make sure that it's working and tell you what the issues are when it comes to it. Hire the right inspector, because the inspector there at the house is not going to be there because the realtor recommended him and he's going to pay the realtor some money. The mortgage guy recommended the inspector, so yeah, he has the mortgage individual's best interest in mind. No, our job is to make sure that you are having a sound buy. The difference between me and a contractor, which by the way I am a contractor as well, is that as a contractor, I'm going to come in and look at all these things, and I'm going to give you a price list of what it is to repair these things. You're going to want a new bathroom, a new kitchen. I should really consider chopping it all off. Excuse me. You want a new kitchen, a new bathroom? My job is to give you a quote on that. So my job as a contractor is to give you a list of numbers with a price at the end. My job as a home inspector is making sure that you're getting a sound buy, and your money that you're spending for your house, your biggest investment, is something that is going to last you, is safe for your family, and eventually may be able to give you a better turnaround if you decide to sell it later on. Now, give me a second. I'm going to the vehicle right now. That's a lot better. It's cold as hell. Snow is killing me. Anyhow, so back to what I was saying. My job as a contractor is to give you a price list. My job as a home inspector is to give you peace of mind. Following step, the fourth one, when it comes to it. And yes, you got to get a real estate lawyer. You have to get insurance for this house. But we're not going to get into that, because that's something that once you have the proper realtor, they're going to recommend the proper individuals that's going to be. Now, just because one of them recommends somebody for you, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a hustle. Because right now, I can't express this so much. There's so much shit going on in the world right now when it comes to scams and hustling. You find the right realtor. The reason that realtor recommends somebody is because they know that somebody has done good by them when it comes to their clients. They do a good job. They're assertive in what they do. They are trustworthy. So realtors don't just recommend somebody because it's for their best interest. They recommend somebody because it's for your best interest. Trust me and believe when I say that. Take advice, do it, execute it, and you're going to be perfectly fine when it comes to it. The fifth one, make sure when you're ready to close on the house, a few days before you close, you re-inspect the house. I cannot stress this so much. I have so many clients that call me after they close on the house because they found something after the fact. During the home inspection, we're going to find a lot of things. There will be things that will come up after the inspection once you move into the house. Especially if the house was not vacant, if people were living in, there's furniture that's blocking things, there's stuff in the way, there's things that we can't move by law. Once everything is empty, you have a full-on second inspection when it comes to the house on the items that could have been missed and will be missed during that first inspection. Now, like I said, with everything comes with a timestamp. Nothing lasts forever. So if your boiler's working today, if your water heater is working today, if your electrical system is good today, it doesn't mean it's going to be like that tomorrow, because life happens, things happen. So re-inspect your property before you close. If it's something that's in your mind when it comes to the negotiation aspect, let the realtors and the lawyers do their job. And I said 5 things. I'm going to give you 6th one. And this one is more of personal advice when it comes to this. I'm going to sigh, because this is something that I have been through with so many clients, and I'm going to say I have I made great relationships doing inspections and renovations. My integrity is top to everything. I would not sacrifice anything to make a dollar for you. If I cannot fix it and I don't know how to fix it, I will tell you exactly that. And I will try to guide you and help you in finding the proper individual that will. With that being said, you're going to be in a situation where, like I said previously, everybody and their mother is going to want to know more than the realtor, the banker, myself, anybody that you hire during this process. If they've never worked in these fields before, they don't know what they're talking about. If they own a home, they don't know what they're talking about. If they have invested in properties, they don't know what they're talking about. This is why the professionals that you hire have been doing this for many, many years. Will you run into shady people? Yes. Your job is to use your better judgment. Your job is to interview these individuals for them. And if one of them comes at you, oh, why are you asking me these questions? Or they catch an attitude about it, excuse my language, fuck them. This is your biggest investment. They have to deal with it. At the end of the day, we all want your business. We all want to be able to work. We all want to be able to help. Like I said before, not everybody's integrity is like that. Not everybody's going to have your best interest in mind. So interview, shut the noise. Do not go by what somebody said, or do not go by somebody else's experience to tarnish whatever it is that you have in your mind to be able to pull the trigger and move forward. Shut the noise. Boyfriends and girlfriends, fiancés, husbands and wives, newlyweds that are going into this right now, I will tell you this. 2 of the biggest deal breakers when it comes to this: mom and dad, friends and their advice. I will tell you this right now. You're going to be confused throughout this process. You're going to be nervous throughout this process. You're going to be losing it. You're going to have anxiety. You and your spouse are going to be arguing left and right. Things are going to happen from the beginning of the process all the way to the ending of the process. And I'm going to tell you this right now. When you get to that closing table, and I have been to a lot of closings, I have been invited to a lot of closings before, never really shared that with a lot of people. The individuals that I helped that were couples were coming to a point where they was about to hate each other and break up when it came to the closing. On the day of closing, as they're signing the paperwork, the minute they get those keys, the waterworks are turned on full blast. And I'm going to tell you right now that those tears are tears of joy, tears of satisfaction, tears of going through everything that you went through to get to where you are right now in life, to accomplishing the American dream of home ownership. Not everybody can do that. So if you're the one to do that and be able to pull through it or have done it, congratulations, kudos to you. I am so proud of you. I commend you for sticking through with it and pulling the trigger and owning something. Those of you that are in the process, take my advice. I'm not pulling your leg. I'm not lying to you. I'm not bullshitting you. I'm not scamming you. This video here is not putting any money in my pocket with the advice that I'm trying to give you right now and the words that I'm telling you. Quiet the noise. Do your homework. Do the proper interviewing. Save. Cut comfort. Cut comfort now for comfort in the future. Most importantly, if you're ever going to get into another fight after that closing, understand that that fight will now be in the hallways of your new home. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Like always, like, subscribe, and share this video. Let's keep the algorithm going, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. I hope this helps you. Peace.